The president quickly runs to Nyanza. What will happen if Raila doesn't make it to Addis Ababa?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lifelens TV. It is my wish and prayer that this video is going to find you in good health. As you can see, also I'm doing good. And by the way, that is enough reason to say thank you to God. Now, in case you are new here, my name is Peter Tosh Williams. Please, it will be a very great favor to me if you consider subscribing. My friends, recently, Senator Maanzo, while speaking on Citizen TV's Daybreak, he made a rather bold claim. He suggested that President William Ruto actually rushed to Nyanza right after launching Raila Odinga's bid for the African Union Commission. Guys, Senator Maanzo was simply implying that William Ruto was eager to inherit Nyanza because Raila Odinga had supposedly retired from local politics. Now, he went ahead and he posed a question and asked, what if Raila Odinga won't make it in his bid? Here is the tape.
The president quickly runs to Nyanza. What will happen if Raila doesn't make it to Addis Ababa? I think the president will be in a lot of trouble.
I'm not taking sides, but let's try to be honest here. Let me tell you, this is not the first time President William Ruto has toured Nyanza. In fact, it is about the third time he has made the rounds in that region since taking office. So, why the sudden uproar? Is it about really Ruto trying to inherit Nyanza, or is there something more going on here? First off, the idea, guys, that Nyanza region is up for grabs, where people can now start calculating on which politician should inherit or grab Nyanza because Raila Odinga has supposedly retired, is a bit premature. Don't you think so, guys? Because Raila Odinga has been the face of Nyanza politics for decades. The moment you hear Nyanza politics, Raila Odinga will definitely click in your mind. And while he might be shifting focus to the African Union, let's not forget one thing, my friends, that the political influence, especially in the Republic of Kenya, doesn't just vanish overnight, because it is deeply entrenched in the people and the culture. But here is where now it gets interesting. Senator Maanzo, who is a close ally of Kalonzo Musyoka, seems to be suggesting that if Raila Odinga is stepping back, the torch or baton should naturally pass to Kalonzo. Now, this is where, guys, we enter the territory of political loyalty. Indeed, Kalonzo Musyoka has actually stood by Raila Odinga's side through thick and thin. But, my friends, does that automatically make him the heir apparent to Nyanza's political throne? Because politics doesn't always follow such a straightforward script. And then, Senator Maanzo went further, accusing President William Ruto of failing Chapter 6 of our Constitution by touring the country or going around the country. Now, Chapter number 6 of our Constitution actually is all about leadership and integrity. It set a high bar for public officers, demanding they conduct themselves in a manner that brings honor and dignity to the office they hold.
I don't think the president needs to run around. You know, there's no way in the Constitution he's supposed to do that. It's a total failure of Chapter 6.
So, ladies and gentlemen, is President William Ruto really failing Chapter number 6? Or is this the obvious games of politicians ya kupakana matope? Because according to Chapter number 6 of our Constitution, a leader must avoid conflict of interest, act in a way that promotes public confidence in the integrity of the office, and avoid conduct that brings dishonor. Now, visiting different regions of the country could be seen as fulfilling his role as a national leader, bringing development to every corner of Kenya. But if Senator Maanzo's argument is that these tours are more about political maneuvering than genuine leadership, well, that is a debate worth having. The key question is, guys, are these visits more about optics or real progress? I think that's the question we should be having now. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, let us shift our focus a bit and talk about something that happened in school, which to me is plain wrong. Imagine this, guys. A student brings a phone to school, and instead of a teacher calling the parent or giving the student a warning, the teacher takes the phone and orders the student to smash it with a hammer. And not just that, guys. He insists that the student destroy it to the point where it looks like a flour, yani unga. He even goes so far to say, break the SIM card too, even if it belongs to your father. Now, my good friends, is that not a disrespect to the parent? It's like he doesn't give them about the father. Just listen to it.
The fresh one. upite mtihani bwana.
I want powder.
Inafaa hiyo. Jaribu kabiro zetu bwana. Gonga simu kabisa. Gonga kabisa bwana.
Weka hapo.
Gonga hata breakfast bwana.
Bwana piga hiyo kitu ilipo. Do a very good job there. You have no time to kutuma nyumbani sijui mzazi nini. No. You finish it here. Weka hizo vitu pamoja, uoke sawa sawa. Ingine ndio hapo. Weka pamoja. Nataka powder.
Iwe unga. Iwe unga bwana.
You think we have time to waste sitting down in meetings at we talking about phone? Hiyo haijagonga vizuri. Weka hapo ugonge. Me I want the contact between the hammer and the phone.
Kabisa.
Hiyo line inaua tu.
Vunja tu.
Bwana, weka hapo.
Vunja tu.
Put it there.
Vunja hiyo line bwana. Vunja hiyo line.
Put it there. It is difficult with that instruction. Put it there.
That line. Piga hiyo line.
Hiyo
line iende. Piga hata kama ni ya baba.
Wewe bwana.
Piga line.
You want us to quarrel?
Now, I don't know about you people, but as for me, that is not discipline. That is distraction. And by the way, I've got to ask a question here. Who are we really punishing here? The student or the parent who bought that phone with their hard-earned money? Look, do not misquote me, my friends. Do not kindly misquote me. I'm all for discipline in schools, but there is a line, and this crosses it. Now, think about it this way. Phones are obviously expensive, and many parents sacrifice a lot to provide for their kids. The teacher's role should be to educate and guide, not to destroy. If a student breaks the rules, sure, there should be consequences, but those consequences should be constructive, not destructive. Now, my friends, once again, I don't know how about you, but according to me, you as a teacher or as a school principal, this is how you should be dealing with these cases. Call the parent, okay? Have a discussion about it. Maybe even confiscate the phone just for a while. But destroying it for what? Because it is not worth it. That's just wrong. I remember back in my days, our school principal actually used to confiscate the phone from a student. She keeps it in her office until the day the student finishes Form 4. Even if the student is in Form 1, that phone will keep on being in our school principal's office until the day the student finishes Form 4 or the day the student is being transferred to another office, to another school, not to destroy it. Never did I see our school principal, even a single day, destroying the student phone. For what? Phones are expensive. My brothers and sisters, and what exactly does this teach the student? That distraction is acceptable response to mistake? That disrespecting property is okay as long as it serves a disciplinary purpose? I don't think so. In fact, we should be teaching students respect for rules, for authority, and for property too. Guys, aren't there better ways to handle this? Of course they are. There are better ways to handle this. As I said earlier, you as a teacher or a school principal, call the parent, discuss about it, or maybe, if need be, confiscate the phone from the student, keep it in your office, and until the day that student finishes Form 4, return the phone to him. But this, it is not good. By the way, a conversation with the student and their parent could have gone a long way. Maybe a warning, or maybe some community services within the school, like slashing, trimming the compound, the better, not breaking the phone. Ultimately, this kind of action not only disrespects the parent, but also undermines the teacher's role as an educator. We need to find a balance in our disciplinary measures, one that enforces rules without crossing the line into punitive distraction. I'm saying this because, guys, when we start breaking things to make a point, we might end up breaking more than just a phone. We might break trust, respect, and the spirit of learning. My friends, this brings us to the end of today's video. And if you found this video insightful, kindly drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Lifelens TV, and for more content like this. As you can see, guys, you cannot see my face because we don't have electricity here. But the most important thing is you've taken a point. And mine just to say thank you guys for tuning in to Lifelens TV. And I'll see you guys in the next video, inshallah. For now, let me say that God Almighty be with you and goodbye.